Shalom Avrocha, good morning. To Heilige members and Mispalim of the White Shul, to the Heilige Klal Yisrael. Here we are, Parshas Tzav. We know one of the varied Karbonis is, of course, the Korban Todah. In fact, I have to tell you a mistake that I made regarding the Korban Todah a number of years ago. You see, after 2 years learning in Eretz Yisrael, when I was 17 and 18 years old, I went to Yeshiva Snei Yisrael, and mamish the first week in a new yeshiva, a new Rabbeim. In the very first week, I had a first cousin who was getting married, but I had no choice. I had to go out to the chasana. So I had to ask Rishus from members of the Anholas. I said, no problem. I said, I have a hesber. Why l'chayra it should be okay for me to go? We have a Yesod, Rabbi Yisrael Salanter, that a masmid is miloshin korban tamid. You know what a masmid is? Explained Rabbi Yisrael Salanter, the Or Yisrael. A masmid is not someone who learns 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 hours a day. And he does that for a consecutive number of days. And then all of a sudden he takes off 1 or 2 or 3 days. A korban tamid is bought every single day. A day in and day out, that's a korban tamid. You can't miss it. Hamela, what happens when you're in there, Yisrael, or you're in Baltimore? You're somewhere where you have to travel many hours to get to a chasana, to go there, to come back, and to dance at the chasana. You don't have time to crack open a sefer. You don't have time to open up the Gemara. How do you maintain that shame, Masamid? So I wanted to suggest, well, let's go to the Gemara Brachas, Daf Vav Amud Beis. Amar Chebo, Amar Avuna, Koneni Misudas Chosan, Ve'inu Mesamcho, over Mechamisha Kolos, if you derive pleasure, benefit from going to a chasana, and you don't reciprocate accordingly, you make the chasan, you're over, you transgress the 5 kolos, the kol chasan, kol kalo, kol metzalas chasanim, etc. But if you make the chasan happy, what reward do you get? Amar Rabbi Shimon Levi, Yezocha the Torah Shanina Mechamisha Kolos. So Nechama Yitzchak is going to come along and say Kilu Bon Achas V'Chuvas Shalayim, and Rabbi Avo says Kilu Hikriv Tamid. It's as if you bought a korban tamid. So I said Mamela, Rabbi Yisrael Salanter's vart, to be a masmid you have to be learning every single day, like the korban tamid was bought every single day. Tamid Shachar Kol, Tamid Shach Bein Amayim. Mamela, you have to bring a korban tamid. What happens when you go out to chasana? Where's your korban tamid? No problem. You're going out to a chasana on that day. Rabbi Avo says Kilo Hikriv Tamid. It's as if you actually bought the korban tamid. So Mamela, you uphold the korban tamid, and they let me go to the chasana. I came out from the chasana. I said, you know what? I don't know. Maybe my memory was playing games on me. Some reason this is not sitting so well. The Gemara, I took out a Gemara Brachas, the bottom of Daf Amud Beis. Rabbi Avo says not Kilo Hikriv Tamid, rather it's Kilo Hikriv Todah. It's as if you bought a korban Todah. Okay, Baruch Hashem, if you speak fast enough, they'll never catch you. So in the end of the day, Halamais, I went to my cousin's chasana, made him happy, came back to yeshiva, and then was able to sit for a while. So in the end of the day, the Gemara Brachas doesn't say Kilo Hikriv Tamid, Amar Rabbi Avo. If you're mesamech the chosin in different girsos, kol anemi sudas chosin v'kala beinu mesamcham. We have another girsos based on various midrashim. Akoponim, you make the chosin and kala happy. Amar Rabbi Avo, Kilu Hikriv Todah, it's as if you actually bought a korban Todah, and he bases it on a pasuk. Rabbeinu Bachai in the pages of this week's parsha, Peladik Yechidish. Rabbeinu Bachai writes in Parshas Tzav that there are days you have to be bringing a korban Todah, and one example he lists is Kegon Simchas Chosin V'Kala. Yemamish, you have to bring a korban Todah. The Chosin Kala have to bring a korban Todah on the day of the chasana. Where in the world does this come from? All right, it's the Otzar Plus Atayra. That he was shown that in the Kuta Yehuda, the Enikol, the Gerah dynasty, Enikol, the Yimrei Yemes, cites in the name of the Heilige Zaydi, the Yimrei Yemes. Since the Yushalmi Bikurim Parakim Alacha Gimel tells us that a Chosin is one of the 3, who is Shlosha, Nim Cholon Henakov Onoseyim, they get forgiven for all the Averis. So Chosin is enumerated as one of those select individuals who gets, it's unbelievable, he gets a clean slate, forgiven for all of his Averis. Suggested the Yimrei Yemes. The Gemara tells us in Brachas Daf Nun Daled Amud Beis that a Bo Chayav on the Hodos, who has to say Brachas Gomel, who has to bring a korban Todah, Cholas Shenis Rape, also someone who crosses over Midbar the Yam, Yotze Beis Asum Cholas Shenis Rape, someone who had Minas Sadin Olav, and then he got healed, and then he was Nitzel. So writes the Yimrei Yemes, the Chosin, he had all of these Averis hanging overhead, and now he had a clean slate because he's Nimchalo Kavonosov. suggested the Imrei Emes, maybe that's Pshat and Rabbeinu Bachai, that the Chosim Kala, they have to bring a Korban Todah. They're Chayav on the Hodos because they underwent, similar to the Cholosh and Esrabbe, they were spiritually Chaylim. They had all these Averos, and then they underwent a purging, a cleansing process. They got miraculously forgiven for all their Averos. Amela, their Begeder, Cholosh and Esrabbe, and they too have to bring a Korban Todah. That's Rabbeinu Bachai. Rabbeinu Bachai has explained, Ayadei, the Imrei Emes, cited by his Einakol the Likutei Yehuda. Now let's turn to the following. Korban Todah is unique in that the Medrash Rabbah on the pages of this week's Parsha. Parsha Tes and Os Zayin in the Medrash Rabbah Parsha Sav, the Asalovo Kol Karbonis Yubatelen Chutz Korban Todah. So we know that when we discuss the Modim, we have the Medrash Shocher Tova Mishlei and the Yalkut as well. Parsha Tes, the Asalovo Kol Modim Yubatelen Chutz Purim Amar Rebbe Amar Lozer Af Yom Kippurim. We have the Ater Sekenu in the beginning Hilchas Chanukah. We have the brother of the Maral in the Sefer Chaim Chelik Parnas V'Chakola Chelik Gimel Per Gimel that talks about Chanukah, not only Purim but Chanukah. And here we have a Medrash that says Asalovo. Oh, the Karbonis are going to be Batel Mavuta, except for the Korban Todah. Korban Todah is going to be around forever. Not only is the Korban Todah around forever, writes the Mechaber, Shulchan Aruch, Hilchas Brocha, Simon and Aleph and Siftes, Mizmor L'Soda, Yesh La'omar B'Negina, on the heels of Hoda, you're davening Nusach Ashkenaz. So everybody says Mizmor L'Soda. So Mizmor L'Soda, you should say it B'Negina. You should sing it. It should be accompanied with a melody. Why? Shekol Ashiras Hasidas Libato Chutz Mizmor L'Soda. All of the songs will also be Bato Mavot in the future, except for what? Except for Mizmor L'Soda. What's up, shot? Writes the Lavush. You know why? Because Hodel Hashem Kitov. Kili Olam Chasto, because you have to be Makir Tov to HaKadosh Baruch Hu forever. It never stops. Mizmor L'Soda. We're obligated for all of history, from the time immemorial to the end of all days. We can never stop being Makir Tov to the Eibishter for all his endless and abundant chasodim, his boundless chesed that accompanies us each and every single day. Yes, even in the midst of a coronavirus, we can never stop losing sight of every chesed, the Ashkocha Sabore, that's giving us unbelievable chen chesed and arachamim each and every day. That's HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's Mizmor L'Soda. Never stop being Makir Tov to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Kili Olam Chasta writes a Lavush. That Indian of Hodah exists forever. And Amela, it's understandable. After all, we're called Yehudim. Yehudim who descend from none other than Yehuda. His very name, his very core essence was called Yehuda because Hapam Odes Hashem. Hapam Odes Hashem. I know what? I have nothing. Chidush Yerim Svas Emes. The total is spotless. Lo Magia Li Klum. It's all Hodah. Leah saying, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. That's Hodah. That's Yehudim. That's our ancestor Yehuda. It's ingrained in our core DNA that we're people, we're Baalei Hodah. We have to be Makir Tov to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And what was the uniqueness of Leah's Hodah? So we mentioned many times the Yalkut of Gershuni, the Yalkut Chodesh. We mentioned Rav Lezer Silver, and many other Sfarim that all are based on the Maram Shik. The Maram Shik and the Kuti Maram Shik on Al Torah, the Beis Yosef, on Maseches Brachos Daf Zayin and Beis cites us as well. Maram Shik is the first one I saw says this, that what's the uniqueness of the Hodah of Leah? That Leah incorporated into the name, into the essence of Yehuda. Why? Yehuda, take your hand out of the cookie jar. Yehuda, I want you to go there. Every time for all of her life that she would call out the name Yehuda, she'd always be remembering Lo Magia Li Klum, Hapam Odes Hashem. I want to be Makir Tov to the Eibishter, ingraining and incorporating into his name, into his very core essence. That's what the DNA of a Yid is all about. Day in and day out, every time you call someone a Jew, a Yid is Yehuda. A Yehuda, that is an Indian of Hodah. We're always being Makir Tov to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Mizmor L'Soda will never be Batel. Korban Todah will never be Batel. Writes a Lavush because Hodul Hashem Kitov Kili Olam Chasto. The Chesed of the Eibishter extends from the beginning of time way beyond the end of time. Amamelo, we always have to be Makir Tov to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That is Korban Todah, and not Korban Tomid, that's Korban Todah, and that's Indian of Mizmor L'Soda. Just to be Messiah with the following Yesod. So why is this the case? The Indian of Hodah, Indian of Todah, it's at the very root of our DNA. our Etzamahus were called Yidden, were called Yehudim, Apam Odes Hashem. She created the Musig Odah of day in and day out, Todah. Mizmor L'Soda, the Korban Todah, Bochayam L'Hodes. Why is it so Yisudi, so fundamental? Ad Kedei Kach, the Rashi told us at the beginning of Chumash in Perek Beis Pasuk Hey, that nothing was going to grow until what? Until Adam Ayin Labadas Adam, until there was an Adam. And Zokt Rashi explains off an art, and that you need an Adam, a human being, to be Makir B'Tov Vosan Shol Geshamim, to be a Makir Tov, and only once Adam is Makir Tov and he's Mispalel, then Hashem Yisborach should send Geshamim, only then am I going to let the world continue to exist. So you see that what? Not only is the need of Hodah and Akarsa Tov extending beyond the end of time, there wouldn't have been a world in the first place. What? There wouldn't be the existence of man if it wouldn't be for that fundamental need for someone to be Makir Tov, to be Makir B'Tavos and Shol Geshamim. Without an Indian of Hodah, without an Indian of Akarsa Tov, there wouldn't even be a world. Nothing would grow without rain, and there wouldn't be any rain unless there's an Adam. And there's no Tachlis in the Adam, Be'ikar, but to do what? To be Makir B'Tavos and Shol Geshamim, and to be Mispalon, to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So the very yesod of the Ascholas HaBriya, the Nekudas HaSchola the Bria, was an Indian of what? And Akarsa Tov. And again, why is that? So let me share with you a Gevaldige Rafunder. I've shared it in the past. It's in Pachni Yitzchak and Shavuos and Maimer Zion. In the midst of a lengthy Maimer, explains the Baal Pachni Yitzchak Gevaldik. We have a pasuk in Mishlei, Perktes Val Pasuk Chazayin, Vesoni Matonos Yichya. Ask Sovuner, someone who detests getting things for free, getting things gratis. Yichya, Shlomo HaMelech L'Chochem Mikalodim tells us that the praise that we extol, the Maila that we lavish upon the Soni Matanos is that he's Yichya. Why is that the schar? Apples and oranges, because he doesn't like getting things for free. He is, about him, we could say he is Yichya, he is living, he shall live. Tell me he gets schar, tell me he gets money, he gets reward. Soni Matanos Yichya, why is Schias Hatalia with the Soni Matanos? Why are they interdependent? Why are they Tuluyin Behadadi? Explains Afuner Gevaldik. Based on the Ramchal, Dasvunos, and many other Baalei Machshava, if Hashem loves us so much, what do we need Olam Hazeh for? Just put us right away into Olam Haba, into Gan Eden and Shamayla. Let's just get the schar old and Hashem's Gevaldik. What do we need Olam Hazeh for? What do we need Hayom La'asos and Machal Kobos Charam? Because of a concept called Nalma Tekisufa, the figurative bread of embarrassment. If God would give it to us free, and then it wouldn't be Geshmak. I could give you $1 million, and you might have plenty to do with it, but in the end, you'll give it to the white shul, of course. But in the end of the day, it's not going to be Geshmak. It's up anything you got for free, you didn't work for. You want to work for something. Anything you schwitz for, you put in your leva nefesh, your blood, sweat, and guts, it's far more meaningful. Anything you sacrificed for, $1 million of hard-earned geld is so much more everlasting and meaningful to you than $1 million check that somebody gave you gratis as a freebie. The whole reason why Hashem created this world is that we have the platform, the venue, an opportunity to go ahead and earn our own Gan Eden. But how do we create that Olam Haba? Our Limanat Torah, our Zechuyas, our Mitzvahs, our Masam Tevim, our Tzedakah v'Chesed, our Tvila Torah, Avoda, Semamela. That's what this world is for. God says, you want Gan Eden, you want Olam Haba, I could have given it to you gratis. The whole reason why I gave you Chiyas in the first place. Why did I give you life in this world in the first place? Because of a concept called Nama Tikisuf for the bread of embarrassment. You don't want to get something for free. You don't want to get, if you want something for free, I would have put you right away into Olam Haba. But because Hashem gave us the ideal setting of Olam Hazeh to earn our own eventual Olam Haba, to earn our own eventual Gevaldige Lichtige Gan Eden Shamayla. Amela, that's Nama Tikisuf, that's the bread of embarrassment. Hashem says, I didn't give it to you free. I gave it to you in a way that you could earn it yourself, and it'll be far more meaningful, far more geschmack, and it'll give you much more of a simcha and yeriza Gan Eden. Amela continues of Hunder. Soni Matonis means what? I don't like getting things for free. If I don't like getting things for free, that means what? Yichye. I understand the very reason why I was given Chiyas in the first place. Why am I alive in this world? Why was my neshama attached to a goof to give me life in this world? Why did Hashem just take my neshama and put me right away into Gan Eden Shamayla? Give me that Olam Haba, take it from me on instantly. The answer is the bread of embarrassment, because you don't like getting things for free. It's not geschmack to get it for free. So if you live your life in Olam Olam Hazeh. Mishlei Tezvav Chav Zayin as a Soni Matanis, as someone who doesn't like getting things for free. That means what? That's the Gilei Milsa. Yicheh, you really will be living because you understand Chiyas. You understand that if you were an Oiv Matanos, if you love getting things for free, then you didn't have to have any Chiyas. Hashem would have put you right away into Olam Haba. Because you're a Soni Matanis. About you, we could say Yicheh. You understand Chiyas. You understand what life is all about. You understand why your neshama had to be given Olam Hazeh attached to a physical body, a goof, so that you could earn your own eventual Olam Haba. Hasoni Matanas Taka Yicheh. You are really living. I but ask yourself, what happens when someone Taka gives you a gift? What happens when someone comes to you for Shabbos and they bring a bottle of wine, they bring a beautiful bouquet of flowers? What do? There are times, of course, you have to accept it. So how do you counteract that feeling of Soni Matanis? When you're taka receiving a birthday gift, an anniversary gift, a pre-Shabbos gift, you know what you do? You're makir tov, you give a thank you. What is the thank you? The thank you is saying, Lo magia li klum, like Leah's hapamonis Hashem. Higia Yosem Echelki, I wasn't deserving of it. Lo magia li klum. I know what? Even in those opportunities and those times when you have to be in situations when you're taka receiving matanis, how do you preserve that bechin of Soni Matanis? You're makir tov. Say what? Lo magili. It doesn't. Nothing's coming my way. I want to restore that yesod, that mabat hachayim, that worldview and perspective of being a Soni Matanis by being makir tov and saying thank you very much. I'm saying lo magili. I don't deserve the flowers. I don't deserve the wine. I don't deserve the birthday gift. I'm saying thank you. Lo magili shum davar, lo magili klum. I give you back the kursa tov. I give you back the thank you that preserves and that restores my bechinas and chiyas to live life as a Soni Matanis yichya. Klal Yisrael, I Rachmana Litzlan. What we're going through, each and every one of us in our own way. But never lose sight. We want Hashem to send us unbelievable boundless chen ches and rachamim. And never stop being makir tov. Todah continues forever. Why? Because the whole yesod of Todah, of Hakaras Tov, is the fundamental foundation, the yesod of the whole bria. To be makir b'tos and sholog yeshamim. It's a stira. Hashem, can I have this? Can I have health? Can I have happiness? Can I have money? Can I have food for Pesach? Can I have a beautiful Pesach Seder? Let's daven continuously. Hashem should give us all these gavaldige matanis. Nothing. We're not entitled to anything. No period of enlightenment. The me generation Hashem will give us, even though we're not deserving of it. So how do we get back to the Eibishter? The way we get back and continuously restore our rechias on a day-to-day basis is thank you very much. Mikol Alev, Hakaras Tov, Ad B'Lidai, Eibishter, we thank you. We know we're not entitled to anything. Lo magia li shum davar. I want to be makir tov for all the matanos that you give me because I want to preserve my chiyas. I want to be around after Acharis Hayamim. I want to be around for Olam Haba. The Korban Todah is around forever. Avada, the Korban Todah is around forever. Avad, the Mizrah Lasoda is around forever because the beginning of the Bria was built on a Hakaras Tov and Todah, and the end of all days will be built because Hodul Hashem Kitov Kili Olam Chasdo. Hashem Chesed was always around, will always be around. As long as Hashem's Chasadim are around giving to us, then that's Machayib, our Hakaras Tov and our Todah must always be giving back to HaKadosh Baruch Hu to preserve the yesod of what Emes Tekechiyas and our relationship with the Almighty is all about. Have a gavaldige day of continuous thanking the Almighty, the Eibishter above, whom we love so much. Thank Him, 24/7, 365, and have an amazing day.